Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Son Goku Saiyan God Instilled with the Light of Righteous Hearts. Goodness, that's a long name. It's a repaint. It's another repainted Goku at a low price. So this is not going to be a full review. We've looked at this figure essentially before, but I'm going to show you everything you need to know to decide if you want to get it. Maybe you're a completist. Maybe you just like this version of Goku. Maybe you don't have one. I'll give you everything you need to know to decide if this is the one that's right for you. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Okay, really quickly before we get into the figure, I'll show you the package. Red background, reddish hair, looks pretty good overall, I'd say. That's a whole lot of reading to do, but maybe that doesn't bother you too much, that's just a joke. Nice enough pose. It's okay. It's a standard Dragon Ball packaging from SH Figuarts. Nothing really special, good looking. Okay, let's talk about the main attraction. I'll just give you a height measurement just in case, but I will link up there the first time we reviewed this guy, so I don't have to go through the whole thing here and waste your time. To the top of his head, it's about 5.5 inches, give or take. To the top of the hair, 6.25. Again, that's roughly estimated, and that's going to be about, let's say, 14 and then 16, something like that. Here he is up against a Marvel Legends figure, so you have some size comparison. There you go. Alright, so, question of the day. Are you guys buying all the Dragon figures at this point, even if you started out that way? Because we're starting to get a whole lot of slightly different recolored figures, like this one for instance. Same release as before, but slightly different colors. Are you still buying them all, or are you good with one version of this Goku? How are you guys handling it? Or did you ever buy all of them? Maybe you only cherry-picked. Let me know how you guys are handling this line. For me, partly because I'm a reviewer, but partly because I like Dragon Ball, I'm still all in, for now at least. But we'll see how that goes. I will mention briefly, this guy is in stock right now at Big Bad Toy Store, only 35 bucks. So if this is the kind of Goku you're looking for, you can use the link in the description below and get yourself one. Alright, so aesthetically, this guy, lots of color on here. He's very saturated. I like that. I like that the orange is very bright, and then there's lots of darker orange painted onto him. I think the legs look pretty solid. They didn't give him a P-spot this time, so that's good. But they did shade his belly and his armpits without shading his chest at all, so that looks a little bit weird. Chest and crotch are completely shadeless. A little bit strange. Skin tone is a nice matte finish. No problem at all with that. I love that. I think the coloring is pretty good for that also. No shading on it, but it looks good. The logos on his shirt, a little bit gray instead of white. I don't think it should be gray, but maybe I'm remembering incorrectly, but it's cleanly painted. The boots also cleanly painted and a nice matte finish. The faces look pretty darn good. No real issues there. The hair is that pearly paint job that they do. It's not really pearly, but it looks kind of like it. And it's glossy and slightly metallic, I guess is the best way to describe it. But it looks pretty good. Let's see if that looks a little better. There you go. So, aesthetically, it does look good. It accomplishes what it's supposed to accomplish. And if you don't mind the kind of haphazard placement of the shading, it's a very appealing looking Goku. So, there's no shading on the back, by the way. I'm getting sick of that, by the way. I understand that we don't need it as much, but these are adult collectibles that are meant to be posed. They're highly articulated, so they're meant to be posed and put on display. If there's no shading on half the figure, and then lots of shading on the other half, it doesn't look good. And it can't cost that much more. Charge us an extra $1 and put the paint where it belongs. That's my stance. Let's hear about what you guys think. Put that in the comment section below. Should we have paint on the backs of figures? Alright, so that's what it looks like. Let's talk about accessories. Basically the usual spread of hands, nothing special there, but you can see what you get. And then for faces, you get the stern face looking up and to the left, then you get the kind of smiley face, then you get the angry face with the teeth showing, I like that. Then you get the yelling face, which I would like, except I want to zoom in close on this one. His one eye pupil, we'll call it that. That's not right. His eyes look weird as hell right there, so that kind of ruins it if you get too close and look at it with any detail. So that's it for accessories, and we're not going to do the articulation. So now you know exactly what's in the box. If you need to see the articulation, you can just as easily go up there, and it's right there. And if you don't, then this video's over, and you got all the information you need to decide if you want this guy. I would check that one to see the color differences. I think this one's probably colored better, but it's completely subjective, really. Very, very different looks, and it really comes down to what you like. So I don't have mine handy to show you because I'll be moving in 2 days. Well, probably 2 days from when you see this video anyway, and everything is boxed up, but you can see it up there. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.